You guys hear me? Alright, that's all good. Yo, what's up, Rihanna? Welcome to the stream. Let's get started here. Turn this. Alright. Cool. Alright, everything's working. Everything's good to go. So I am going to... This is going to be my third playthrough, guys. So if you haven't been tuning in, I haven't been streaming too much. I streamed the first day that the game came out, but I've been playing a lot since then. Obviously, you see I have 180 hours in there. I've been through 2 playthroughs already. So I'm going through my third playthrough. I'm going to, like... I don't know if I'm going to go through every area, but I think I might go through every area, go through every dungeon, and just kind of, like, explore it all. That way you guys can see what you get. I'm going to try to make some videos out of this stuff later so I can do some walkthrough guides. So, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys being here. And as always, enjoy the show. Always pop on to say, hey, yeah, I see that. And I always appreciate it. And the interaction with the chat. It helps me out. The algorithm helps me out. If you like the video as I'm streaming, that'll help me out too. So, just so you guys are tracking, I went through the first Scion boss, killed it. So I'm in the tutorial area now. I'm not going to necessarily speedrun this stuff, but I am going to just kind of push through these areas. Tutorial. We'll see if playthrough 3 is more difficult than playthrough 2 was. Probably not, though. These beginning enemies, I'm not really too concerned about how fast they go down. They'll always go down this fast anyway. They were never really... If you guys want my build, I'll show it here in the description right after we get through this tutorial area. It's a dual dagger build. I made it myself. I haven't really seen any videos on it. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a better dagger build or something like that, but this is my bleed dagger. I also got frost on there because frost and bleed are probably the highest damage proccing status effects that you can... Alright, motherfucker. Bleed and Frost are probably the highest damage dealing status effects on here. Rot is good, but Rot and Poison are super slow for my taste. I like to see things. I don't like to spend too much time on them, and when you're dealing with poison and stuff, it takes a while to see it. I got my little flash step too. Bloodhound step. Get out of here. Supposed to backstab and go through this whole little tutorial. Oh, sneak. Assassin's Creed. Nah, dude. Not me. Oh, I'm supposed to go through here. I can't fit. The game's broken. Turn left. Turn left. Alright. And my controller batteries are low. So I'll have to switch those out here in a little bit. So quickly, my level is 296, so I like to rune farm. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen the rune farm location. Once I get there, I'll be doing a tutorial about it too. Everybody's doing the tutorial about the same stuff, and I'll definitely credit where I saw it. I don't know who actually created it, but I'll credit where I saw it first, and then I'll put my stuff on it too. I like to do tutorials a little bit different. I don't want to go through there. So if you I have the keys, but if you have keys, there's a little dungeon down there, chariot thing. I can't remember what's down there. Come back and do it. Actually, you know what? I don't have very many souls. I know they're called runes, but I call them souls. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it now. I wasn't sure. I probably should have just kept dashing on the right side of the wall, but that's okay. I don't really have any souls that I care about right now, or runes that I care about right now. So I'm just kind of dashing through, just so you guys can see what's at the bottom here. I'm sure there's more stuff in here, like as far as items go, like those little small items. But I'll grab them if I can. If not, then I'm gonna worry about it. If you guys are wondering what I'm using as far as this little dash goes, the Bloodhound Step. I'll get that a little bit later. It's an Ash of War. I'll do it as smooth as I did last time. This game looks pretty dope. Yeah. So if you're a fan of Dark Souls, it's a Dark Souls type game. It's made by the same people. You know, honestly, it's Dark Souls. It's called Elden Ring. A lot of the stuff is very, very similar to Dark Souls, though. They even have some stuff from Dark Souls in here, enemies and stuff. But the game itself is pretty grueling. It's pretty difficult. So, I mean, you'll see that later on. Maybe not so much in these areas. Right now, it's just like a puzzle platform kind of deal that I'm going through that's making it difficult. But These games are not very difficult in these kind of areas, in my opinion. It's just frustrating. But the bosses and stuff like that, enemies later on, gets pretty difficult. You'll see that in other places. I could rush it, but I'm trying to be a little bit more informative here. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy go. Let's see if I can make it all play. Back up. Alright. Now I have time to get over it. Down, and as it's going down, that's what I'm gonna go. One more time on it. Alright, let it go back up, and then when it comes back down. Wouldn't be good at it though. There's a learning curve. I mean, most people aren't good at these kind of games when they first started out anyway. But if you got time and patience, and you wanna learn, you'll be good at it. You can become good at it. All right, there we go. Oh, so it's a boss. Let's go ahead and get this all maxed out here. What I'm doing is I'm just like prepping. I'm gonna summon my mimic here. So Souls 101, don't get selfish, right? So when you get selfish, you get hurt. So you get a golden seed, Banished Knight Oleg. So for those of you guys that were looking for Banished Knight Oleg, in the very beginning, that's where you get them. Pop this right there. So I don't know if you saw, the damage doesn't go down very fast, but the procs of the frost and the bleed damage, you'll start seeing those chunks of health go down. So I love these daggers, honestly. That Bloodhound step, I can pretty much iframe through anything. Got a little sloppy there, I'll say that. I got a little bit anxious on trying to get that last hit, so it was like kind of tanking a few more hits. So if you guys want to see my build, it may be different because I definitely tuned my build for the last boss on my second playthrough, so it might still be that. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm going to change this stuff out, actually, because I want to do more damage now. Let's see. What I'm putting on is the Blood Loss and the Lord of Blood's Exaltation. So, you get this... I forget exactly where you get this. Let me think. I'll come back to it. But then I had the 2 Fingers Heirloom because I was using my Faith Sword. So what I'm going to switch this one out for, let's do Godskin Swaddling Cloth. And then, yeah, I'll keep that. Let's see. Don't really need to mitigate too much damage. I mean, you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use Millicent's prosthesis. So this one, I can tell you exactly where to get this one. You have to start Millicent's quest, right? So once you start Millicent's quest, you go through the whole thing. There's guides for it online. Maybe I'll throw up a guide or something like that to kind of go through it. I've done it like 3 times already, or 2 times, excuse me, already. So I know exactly where to go, what to do. But this one, to get the prosthesis, you have to actually like fight against her. Like you have to pick the red sign. All right, let me do this real quick. There. Now I won't get those notifications. Angela should be here in Colorado anyways. Just wanted to say, hey, stay safe, JD. Yeah, appreciate it. I didn't hear that she was going to Colorado, but I'm glad she's going to get away a little bit and spend some time with friends and family. I'm not sure what she's doing there, but hey, that's good. That's good for her. And, you know, you take care of yourself as well. Stay safe. And God bless. All right. Let's keep going. I'm gonna actually make a party, and I'm gonna just make this open here. I'm on Do Not Disturb, but they can come into the party if they want. Because I know some friends that are playing this game, they may want to jump in here. Alright, so open area. Tutorial area is complete. Now we're into the main game. So we will be doing this guy's quest too. This guy right here, White Mask.
Oh yes, come to the lands. Of course you have. Unfortunately for you, without God, you are fate.
Don't need to listen
Luckily
to you.
for you, me. Are you familiar? You may also act. It will lead, even if it. Grace's guide to castle, the home. It's to castles if you. It's time you set off to castles if you seek the Elden Ring.
Alright, so I like to exhaust dialogue, so I go until I see the option there. Alright, so let's go into the screen, or this tree sentinel here. This is the first boss people encounter. People get murdered by it all the time. I may even get murdered by it, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to show you how to beat it. I'll show you the cheese way, or not the cheese way, but the safest way possible. Here we go. Well, I don't have the back roll. I'll do the back roll this time. So this is how I beat it the first time. So I started off as a wretch, so I had 10 to every stat, but I also had no weapons except for a club. Alright, so this is how I did it. Get 2 hits in. Okay, you got me there. I'm gonna try to bait that attack. So what you want to do is just get away from all this. Right here, when he does this move right here, go with him, get your 2-3 hits, and then back away. I mean, obviously you're going to be rolling if you don't have my build. You're rolling away. But bait that attack. That's the only attack you want to attack on. Up. And then just watch out for the rocks. There are a couple attacks that you can still get. Like you can still hit him. But I wait for this attack right here. Then you're on his ass, hit him a couple times. You gotta proc the frost. There we go. This is easy, safe. Don't have to worry about anything he does here. He can lunge, you know, I'm not even gonna heal this whole time. Just gonna go ahead and do my little here. Again. You might be able to get 3 hits in. I usually only did 2. Doing that. Yeah, so you gotta be careful here. Maybe I'm a little too cocky now. Roll. That'd be last time. And just bait that attack out. That's all you want to do. Takes a little patience, a little time, but he's gonna do it every time. He's got me in a weird area right now. Baited. Mana. It does take mana to do this. A lot of things you gotta watch here. I'm gonna take some mana real quick. Grab my base. Just bait that attack. Oh. You know, I'm honestly not sure how I survived that, and then I remembered I just saw that I got a message raised, so that's good timing. Sometimes it can save your life, right? Especially when you whiff one of those dodges. Alright, he's pissed. But he's gonna do the same attack set, right? Keep doing. Down the face. Already so low. And there it is, simple as that. That's the way you can kill him. I don't kill him like that anymore. I kind of just power through him. But for the sake of the video, let's just go ahead and I'm gonna suck down 2 juices. Thanks to whoever appraised my message. You definitely saved my life. Next area. Let's reset my flasks. Flasks. Such a weird word, like when it does that. Wasabi, what's up? What's up, Wasabi? Welcome to the stream. You got any questions? You want to know about the game a little bit? Just let me know. I can review it for you. I can talk to you about like certain areas, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing my 3rd playthrough right now. I may go into a lot of these areas and just get like some of the stuff that I may have missed before. Do I have? There.
Goodbye.
I just like to max some of my stuff out. How's the game? Game's nice. Game is really nice. So it's a huge game. I'll show you right now. So this is my map. I have every area unlocked already, and a lot of the places. So there's a lot of places I haven't explored yet. You know, I spent a lot of time here, spent a lot of time here, obviously over here as well. I didn't spend as much time over here in the Altus Plateau, but then over here in the Volcano Manor, I kind of spent a lot of time there as well. And then over here in the Mountaintops of the Giants, I didn't really spend too much time over here either. There may be a few places that I'm missing, obviously, around the whole map. So that should be true for the whole map. But I went through the game. Went through a lot of areas. The map is expansive and it is huge. Like you start off in this area, Limgrave, and this whole area is just massive. You'll come across here, like when I came across here, I was like, oh nice, there's another area, but it's still part of Limgrave. And you come over here to Caelid, you've got Liurnia, you got Altus Plateau, and then you got the Mountaintops of the Giants. Now, I can't see it, but there is like 3 or 4 underground areas as well. So the game is massive. Plays just like Dark Souls for the most part, and same kind of concepts with being able to farm gear. So like, let's just run up on this guy right here. I can kill this guy, and I have a chance of getting some of his armor. Let's see, I got frost damage. Oh wow, the game is very interesting. I'm planning to get the game very soon. Thanks. Absolutely, well worth the money. So if this is a game that you're looking at maybe spending 20-30 hours to beat, you're missing a lot. So I'm at hour, I think 100, I want to say 180 hours maybe right now, and I still haven't gotten everything. I haven't even beat every boss. Game like main story boss, yes, but like this game bolsters probably like, I know it says 80 plus bosses, but a lot of the bosses are reskinned. So I would say, well, I won't say a lot of the bosses. There are some bosses that are reskinned. All right, this guy dropped an item, so this is what you're looking for. When you kill something, you'll see that white like little spread. If it's not frost damage that tick, it's this one right here. Pillage the corpse. Okay, so it was bolts, and I got a maximum, so I can't get them. But yeah, the game it bolsters like 80 plus bosses. I would say there's probably around 60 unique bosses though, and I have not seen them all. Alright, so let's get into this guy. Let's see if we can get a piece of armor so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright. So if you're just starting out and you want to clear this area, this is the path that I used to use. Alright, let's see what he's got for me. Cool, I got a shield. So the shield these guys are using, is the one I just got. So you can get all this stuff, everything that this guy's wearing right here, and his weapons. So it's pretty cool, just like Souls. Good to do that. Alright, I got another brass shield. Of course. I didn't get hit. Alright, we'll stick with the daggers. A little bit more skill based. Come on. Get them out. You got these big groups of enemies. What's the drop percentage for the armor? So it depends, and it'll actually depend on the stat that you can get. I'll show you that here in a second. Let me kill this guy because he's being annoying. There's no way you're gonna kill me. You know what? Get out of my face. That little noise that you're hearing is me breaking his poise. Poise is like how you can tank hits. Alright, these guys are backing off. I'll go kill them here in a second. So while I have this little break in action, what's the drop percentage of the armor? Right here on your arcane. That is going to determine your drop percentage, your critical strike percentage, and also your blood proc. It procs a lot of stats on your weapons. So like if you have rot, blood proc, it'll like actually increase that for the most part, if it's got an arcane buffer. So like for your weapons that have bleed damage, if it has any kind of percentage in arcane, when you put arcane in there, a percentage of that will go to how often the blood procs on your weapon. I have been told that it's not working though, so that might be something that's getting fixed. I'm not sure. But that will also attribute to your drop percentage. Alright, so for those of you guys that don't want to watch the cutscenes, right here is where you get your maiden, which is this girl right here. She'll also give you your horse. When you go through your second playthrough, third playthrough, whatever, you don't have to do this, but it is still a mechanic of the game, so it still goes through the whole dialogue and cutscene. Alright, I get it. See it. What should I put my points into when first starting the game? It depends on how you want to play. So, do you want to be a melee build? Do you want to be a tank, like you take a lot of hits but don't do a lot of damage? Or do you want to do both? Or do you want to be a mage? So, let me know what you want to be first, and then I'll give you my input. That's a backstab. Just gotta look for that. Mage does heavy DPS, I'll be honest. Mages are pretty strong. I prefer attacking. Okay, so if you want to be like a little stealthy guy, kind of like how I am, I put a lot of stuff in dexterity, but I also have my strength up now too. I kind of grinded out my levels to get to that way. But what you're going to want to put your points into is vigor foremost. So a lot of people are like, oh, I need new armor. I'm taking a lot of hits. Your armor, while it does play a small portion of damage you can take, and kind of like statuses and stuff that you're immune to, it is not the most important thing. Vigor is going to be your mainstay. It's how much damage you can take, how many hits you can take before you die. Vigor is going to be where it's at. That's your HP. So that's your top one right here. Mind will be your magic. So for a person that prefers attacking, you're going to want vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. You might want to throw a little bit into arcane, but your attack stats are going to mainly be strength and dexterity. It's also going to depend on what weapon you're using, what requirements you need. But I would definitely say if you're only going to work on 3 stats at a time, vigor, strength, and dexterity for attacking. Absolutely, absolutely. And as you get to play, you'll see like what the different weapons do and everything else like that. So you'll get to see like which weapons you prefer. So like for me, I prefer the dagger. It does a lot of backstab damage here. It's just very quick. And power stancing, if you've ever played the Soul series, is a thing in this game. So basically what I mean by that is you can put any 2 weapon types together and you can do a power stance, alright? So let me drop this one. So this is my normal attack. There's my heavy. And then if I 2-hand it, right here, this will be my heavy. And then this is my light attack, alright? Now, if I put, let's just say, let's do one of these swords right here. So when I had my 2 daggers, I hit left bumper and I was able to do a power stance. With this, it's a different weapon type, so I'm going to be using this sword on the sword swipe. It'll use whatever's in my left hand. But if I do my power stance here, I now unlock this combination. It's a flurry attack. And for both of my my daggers, and I'll just show you guys what I've got here. I never kind of went over my build, huh? Alright, I'll do that now. So for my my charms, I use the prosthesis, Millicent's prosthesis, Rotted Wing Swing, Sword Insignia, Jesus I can't even read, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, and God's Skin Swaddling Cloth. So what this does for me, this boosts dexterity, raises attack power with successive attacks, and since I am constantly attacking, I will be getting that increase. Rotted Wing Sword Insignia greatly raises attack power with successive attacks, so a lot of successive attacks here. Successive attacks restore HP, so I'm constantly getting HP back. There is another one that I could be using instead of this one, which is this guy right here. Restores HP upon defeating enemies. And the reason I like to use this is because my daggers attack so quickly, and it's like a blood build. I've got a blood build going on, that this will restore my health as I'm going through, so I can shred as many enemies as possible. But I like to do this one because I like to get some power behind those daggers to get a little bit more chunk on those hits. Alright, so those are my talismans. My armor, so this is just preference based. This is kind of how you want to look. I like to look like a little bit of a samurai rogue type. So I got my Black Flame monk hood. There's a couple places you can get this, and I'll highlight those later on the map, after this actually. And then Ronin's armor body piece. This one you will get from, oh man, I forget what his name is. He's a samurai and he wears a little samurai helmet with the holes in it, and he helps you fight one of the blood summons. And you get the Reduya from it. But if you follow his quest line, you can get this armor. There's a couple ways you can get it. You can kill the guy, or you can follow it all the way through its entirety. And then the Black Flame Monk Gauntlets, it's part of this set right here. And then Blades Greaves, I got that from Blades Questline. So much going on in that game. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of things that you can get in this game, a lot of collectibles. So if you are somebody that's into like Skyrim or Fallout, where you collect a lot of unique items, you collect a lot of unique armor sets and stuff like that, this game is 100% for you. And the fact that you can farm enemies and get their sets too is really, it's always been a cool thing about Souls, because then you can mix and match sets and make your character truly your own, truly unique. So let's see. Yeah, Blades Greaves. So there is a quest line with Rani or Rainy. I don't know. She has a bunch of different names. I think it's Rani. But there's a quest with her. It's a pretty intense quest line. It takes a long time, but if you do it, you'll get Blades armor at the end of it. And then my weapon set, I have a shield. Don't really need a shield right now, so I'll take that off. The weapons that I'm using are base weapons, alright? So you can get these from random enemies. The Great Knife is what it is. So what I did is I upgraded them both to 25. And let me go over here to this bonfire real quick. Or excuse me, the Site of Grace. I'm going to reset the area, it's fine. I'll just run through. I don't really even need to run through these guys. Alright, cool. So here are some of the areas that you can kind of focus on, but for what I was just talking about, let's go to Ashes of War. Alright, so here are my daggers. On both of them I have Bloodhound Step. That's in case I want to flip-flop them and put like bleed damage first, which I actually might do, because I do like the cold damage, but I like the bleed damage to proc first. So anyway, Bloodhound Step. So when I click on this, I'm going to go through my Ashes of War here, and this is what I can put on it. These are the Ashes of War that I have. You unlock these in the game. There's different areas you can get them. I have doubles of one, and you can put them on multiple weapons. You can duplicate them. I have some multiple ones because I actually found them a couple times. Bloodhound Step I duplicated twice, I believe. So anyway, this is Bloodhound Step. That's that little dash move that you see me doing. So I put that on. But let's see. Let's just go ahead and click it now. All right. So when you click on this, you put an Ash of War on a weapon. You have an option to go through these little areas right here, right? So as you see on the screen here, you can see my requirements are changing. The attribute scaling is changing. So you put it to what you want it to be. So I think, what did I have this on? Cold? Alright, yeah. So cold, the reason I did that is because I have this frost buildup. So 105 frost buildup. Pretty cool. Makes it so I have frost on my weapon, and then as you see, and this is why I picked these daggers specifically, it innately has blood loss buildup of 38. So what I did was I left that 38 on there, put that frost buildup, so I have both on that dagger, and then when I went to do it on this dagger, I put it blood on there, right? So now I have a 91 blood loss buildup on here, plus the 38 that I have on the other dagger, and the frost buildup, so I get both. So that's my regular weapon. These are boss weapons. So regular weapons you can get up to 25, plus 25. Boss weapons you can only get to plus 10. And there's certain items you have to get it from plus 9 to plus 10. And there's only a few of them per playthrough. I think it's like a Great Somber Dragon Smithing. I don't know. It's a long title. But that's this sword right here. So this one scales with intelligence and faith. You still get some strength, dexterity as well, but mainly it's intelligence and faith. So that's this one right here. I cannot put an Ash of War on there because it already has its own ability. And then when I two-hand it, actually I don't even need to two-hand it. It's just the left trigger ability. Raises your sword. You have two options of attack here. I want to kill this guy because he's going to have a horn. Yep. Alright, so this one is the other attack. And this guy's a pain in the ass, so I'll just go ahead and kill him outright. Yep. Alright, the rest of these guys are pretty easy to take down. Let's go ahead and dagger them down. Daggers are my favorite, that's why I'm always using them. Thank you for the tips. I really appreciate it. I'll be sure to download the game very soon. Also, just subscribe. Have fun throughout the game. Good luck. Hey, appreciate it. I appreciate you guys joining. If you have any more questions or anything like that, you need help, get stuck, just hit me up. Check the videos, see if I go through any of the spots that you want. I'm going to be putting some videos up of walkthroughs, so just follow the channel and subscribe, and I appreciate that. Like it if you wouldn't mind. Like the video. Wasabi, everybody. Alright. Let's push through here. I don't need to be in this area. There is a little secret in this area, so I'll go ahead and do that now so you can see it. Be sure to ask some questions. Sia would like to. Dogs are the worst enemy in this game. Dogs and birds, man. You know, you would think it'd be these big ass like bosses and stuff like that, but nah. It's regular run-of-the-mill creatures. I mean, you have different variants of like dogs, like the undead ones and stuff like that, but dogs and birds, man, the worst. Alright, so this is a little secret area here. It's not really a secret, you just gotta run around and find it. This is what you get in here. Pop this door. Pop this chest. And that's gonna be my first Ash of War Storm Stomp. And play around with it, whatever you guys like. You know, there's a bunch of different builds in this game that you can play around with and do. Storm Stomp I don't use. It could be something that you enjoy though, so check it out. Definitely put it on one of your weapons, test it out, see if you like it. I like things that kind of keep me mobile, because this game is very, very quick to, unforgiving for one, and very quick to kill. Stab. I'm gonna do the first night boss over here. And just so you guys are tracking too, there is an ash that you can get from Ranni, actually in the very, very beginning. She gives you a bell and a wolf. I don't think that I can do it on my second playthrough, or third playthrough, because I already have it, but essentially the mimic that you saw me summon, I didn't actually get to use it, so you didn't get to see it. I kind of had to solo that thing by myself, but it basically brings in an ash, like a, let me see, and I'm missing a few of them too. So these ashes here, these are people that you can summon in. This one right here is by far the strongest, in my opinion. It's basically it's you. It's another you. And then Black Knife Tish, I've heard is pretty good. I upgraded him to 10. We'll see how he goes. And then Clean Knight Finley, I just like how they look, so I upgraded him to 10. And then you got all these other guys too. I upgraded them as much as I could with the stuff that I had. Without farming and buying them, I wasn't really too interested in upgrading any other ones other than the Mimic. That one's, because it uses your weapons and it's able to do what you do, so stay there and do that. Alright, so for this first area, as I'm coming through this spot, I want to kill that Black Knight. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you may run into it at night. You're like, oh my god, what do I do? So if you've never seen it and you want to see it because you've only ever gone through here during the day, pass time until nightfall. And that's another cool thing about this game, is they add in these bosses at night, which changes the dynamic of the game itself, in my opinion. Alright, so let's call my horse. So that Spectral Steed Whistle, that's the one that you're going to want to use. And let's go ahead and let me get back on the build that I was using before to run through this area. So I got my Rivers of Blood Katana, and then my Blasphemous Blade, +9. Alright. You can do a little bit of horseback and ride. Man, these guys take a couple hits, eh? See ya. I should have let him live, huh? Nah. Alright, there he is right there. In all his splendor. And you want to get these things. These will give you Ashes of War as well. The white ones. There are yellow ones too. There's another one. determination. Alright, let's go these guys real quick. Alright. Go down. And for those of you guys that are going to be playing this stuff on console, your Flask of Crimson Tears, if you hold down on the D-pad, you'll hotkey straight to it. I like to fight these guys on the ground, not horseback. A lot of people like to fight on horseback. It's just, I find that it's easier just to do it this way. Killing him. I did a little sloppy. Let's see, I got another Ash of War repeating thrust. So, 3 Ashes of War so far. That's your first 3 Ashes of War. That's how you can get them. What is this? Oh, okay. Because I couldn't get the item. I've never seen that before. I know that that happens in like multiplayer. Like when you have somebody in your game, they can drop some stuff for you. Pretty cool. Can't drop everything, but so this is the build that I like to run through. I'm not gonna lie, this build actually, without this stuff, because I kind of already knew about this stuff, but the blade itself with the blasphemous blade, did not know. I actually saw a guide that shows exactly like all this stuff right here, everything. While the talismans I didn't use, I can admit, the blades themselves I definitely did. Didn't realize that it was so strong as far as the health. I didn't even know why I healed, honestly. Let's heal off these guys. Alright, another little cool area that you guys can get here is if you're running down this road, you see these guys, you're like, what? What is that they're getting? Oh my goodness, I didn't even get the chest, eh? Let's go back. Let's go back to this chest. So, for those of you wondering, when you kill those giants, you don't even have to kill them. You can just, like, stop them. Well, actually, you do have to kill them, I think. Great axe. That's what you get from the back of that. I'm gonna be honest, these guys right here are pretty strong, even late in the game. I don't know why. If you really, really want to maximize your potions and you don't want to use too many, what you can do, and this is what I did for a while. So let's switch this one out for this one. Restores FP upon defeating enemies. This is if you don't want to use flash. I mean, the amount of FP that you get back from that is not very much, so it's almost not even worth it to have it on. It's just showing you that you can swap them out for this as well. And if you got like a bunch of little dud enemies right here like this, then maybe it's worth it for you. Not really worth it for me, so I'll switch that out. This is cool too, this one right here. Critical hits restore HP. So let's go ahead and throw that guy on. See what happens. I feel like I don't critical it that much though. This just doesn't ever feel like it. Alright, so this area right here. After you come off that beaten path, you'll find this little plant. And I don't really like to mess with this guy too much because he like sprays poison. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'll take some of the poison. Burn that area. Block that attack. And he's gonna do no damage. But he's not gonna do it. So these are some of the things that you get here. You get Poison Bloom, Miranda Powder from that guy. So this is technically your first infield, well no, not really. Your first fog door boss fight, if you come this way. If not, it'll be different. But this is an easy one to go to. Plus, if you're a magic user or you want to do some magic, you're going to have a little person down here that you're going to want to see. And you know what? This is an area where I can summon my little guy. Try to get away from this guy a little bit. But maybe we can come out. Hit him. I'll heal us a little bit. And see, you see how strong the mimic is? It's literally doing what I do. Okay. And it'll kill him. Like, sometimes you can just let it go and it'll kill it for you. But just like that. Just like that. And, so I don't remember, you get souls for it, but I don't remember like anything that you get for this guy. I don't think you get an item for him. It just unlocks this area right here for this spellcaster, right? So, and this will be a quest line as well. You can start that quest line right here.
Tarnished, are we? I am Selen.
Selen the Sorcerer.
Ah, well, but one must. I was as a revive you still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
There it is. She's gonna offer up some sorceries for you. I already have all these, so I'm not gonna worry about buying them, but she'll offer these up for you. You can kind of scroll through, see what else she offers, but it's nothing because she's just a sorceress. Alright? So there's some things that you can give to her. So there's a scroll actually you can give to her that'll expand her inventory of spells. You can get that later on in the game. So all that stuff is back again. These guys are back again. The chest doesn't renew, unfortunately, so what you see is what you get the first time. I just like killing those guys because they're disrespectful. Stupid little torches. They just do this little move right here and it catches me on fire. Oh, she's gonna do it too. Anytime you get close. Disrespectful. Where you going, dude? Where you going? Your boy got taken out and you want to run away? Not this day. Not this day in March. See ya. Give me your life force. Alright, just so you guys can kind of see which route I am taking. So, came out of this area, went up here, went to the gate front. This is where I was showing everybody how to do the Ashes of War and kind of like how you can play around with it. Came this way, came across this bridge, and now I'm down here. My plan is to go down into these areas here I don't know if I'm going to mess with the swamp too much. Maybe I will. I know a lot of people like to see that dragon get slain and see what's down there in the Dragon Burnt Ruins. But there is a chest that leads somewhere else here. So I don't want to mess with this area yet. Maybe on the way back up. One sword that I like to... and anytime I've watched somebody streaming this and they've like been starting out brand new, like no, just first playthrough, everything else, they're always wondering what sword's the best for a newcomer. This sword right here, the Bloodhound Fang, is probably, I say hands down, it's the best sword in the very beginning of the game because it offers up a special attack that makes you a lot harder to kill. Plus, it gives you full advantage of taking down bosses, enemies, and it's just a very, very overall good weapon to have. So we're actually going to push down there. I'm going to get this side of grace right here. I might push to this area a little bit too and show you what's up there. All right. I don't think I like that. I feel like it doesn't proc enough. There's my successive attacks. It's like makes them very, very chunky. For magic, or for people that don't pick magic user as the beginning person, right here, this guy, right, undead dude. If you kill him, he has a chance to drop his scepter. So if you're the type of person that wants to start off melee, and you're like, man, I should have started off as a mage. There are places you can buy like wands, but right there in the beginning, I had a hard time when I first started the game. These guys right here, they're casters and they have a scepter. If you kill them enough times, you can actually pick that up. For anybody watching me on Facebook, actually, I don't have the chat for that open. If you want to come over to YouTube, that's where you can actually interact, talk to me. Take all his hits, I don't care. Mage nerd, yeah, if you want to be a mage nerd. Right here. An epi. So if you're getting eaten up by those guys, and then, like over there to the right is a huge area where there's a lot of people. What I like to do is I like to come off over here to the left and just kind of sneak around the side. It's a good way to actually come through this area without having to take massive damage, use all your flasks and stuff like that. Plus there's a few enemies, if you're using the kind of build that I am, that you can just kind of tap a little bit. Here, hold up, I'll show you. Only got one. It's okay. I need those though. So the flight pinion and the four-toed foulfoot, the foulfoot, you definitely want those. I wish I would have farmed a lot more of them, and that's how you get them, is those birds, those little small birds on the side. It creeped me out for a second because I forgot those existed. If you ever see those skulls with the glowing eyes, pick them up. They give you gold runes. Usually gives you 200 runes per. Not sure where I got something for that. I just sneak around this little area here. I'll switch back up to my daggers. They're faster and I like them. Oh no! My friend! Ugh! Grow up, dude. What are you gonna do? Die and give me your life force? Loser. Come over here. Look how he's walking. Look at he's walking. Walking like he's gonna do something. Alright, so this is I believe this is actually the scroll that I was just talking about for selling. guy that was shooting down on you, right? So like this is the top view. Make sure this guy didn't see me. So as I'm looking down here, this is where I came in. Then I went off to that left area. This is the guy that was shooting me, sniping from top. Royal House scroll. Yep, this is it right here. So you're gonna give this scroll to Selen. The mage in the dungeon area, and then that is going to expand her the spells that she has. Okay, you see him? Cool. He's going quiet now. Hey, what's up, bro? Your life. Get up here. Let me show you going back to Selen, drop off this scroll. Right. So if you see these things, take note of these little side like gravestones that are sticking out of the side of these cliffs. There are ways that you can get down from these things, and also there are later points in the game where you're going to want to use these to get down to further areas. Right. So I can get down. I can use those things to get down. Let me see. Let me pull up my horse. When in doubt, pull your horse out. What the fuck was that? What was that? I don't know. My abdomen. See ya. You just push through right there. Alright, so there is a site of grace over here. Let me do two things, alright? So I'm going to show the scroll back to Selen, but I also want to get this site of grace. Let's get this guy right here. Probably should have went for the archer first. They like to throw off your time, so that's another thing too, is once you get these moves up. Is it this guy making all that noise? Like screaming? No? What is that? Oh, it's this guy. Okay, alright. Yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of weird stuff in this game. These guys are screaming in agony because they're stuck to these little cross things. Can't do anything for them, so see ya. Have fun hanging out. Alright, pop this side of grace here. That's this guy. Bam. A Gill Lake South, alright? So there's your Gill Lake North. There's your Gill Lake South. And these are fast travel points, so anytime you are like, oh man, I don't want to be here anymore. I hate this place. It's such a drag. I feel depressed. I want to get some melatonin in that little area where I fought all those knights. Whoa, check it out. Boom. You get a little bit of a load screen, but you go back over here, and it's your fast travel. So you can fast travel to any one of these points. The only time you cannot is when you see the fast travel symbol with a red line through it. And so I'm going to leave that one for now. Let's go talk to Selen. Let's go turn in this scroll. Hey.
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
Didn't want to chew in your ear, but right here, that scroll that we picked up, go ahead and give that scroll to her.
Is that a scroll? Very well. I'll be sure to incorporate. Never lose that ink.
Now, if you saw the sorceries that she was offering before, check them out now. Now she's going to offer me Glintblade Phalanx, which is swords, they float above you. And then the Carrion Slicer, which is just a sword, magic sword sweep. Alright. 2 new spells. Highly effective spell for mage users right here, this first one. This one as well. This one's actually pretty good for PvP also. Alright. I have those spells, so I'm not going to worry about them. Actually, let me make sure I do. This spell is it's a great spell, but it's used for PvP, and it's like for cheesing. So the only reason I have it attached, and you're like, oh my god, this guy's cheating. No, it's an exploit in the game. The only reason that I have it is because I do like to PvP, but I like to PvP legit. So like, I'll get into a room, I'll do the whole bowing thing, and I'll go one-on-one. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that good at PvP. I'm decent, but I'm not the best, alright? I like to use weapons. I don't really like to use magic too much. But when people come into my game and they use that cheat, I do it too. And I like to try to cancel it out. So I'll do it with them, and I'll try to kill them as well. So it ruins their experience. They can't be like, oh, I rolled into that guy and killed him. Nah, I ain't for that stuff. So I have it there just in case. In fact, I can take that off because I'm not really using that for this playthrough. I don't plan to be doing any PvP right now, so let's look at the spells that we just God, do I not have those? There's no way that I don't have those. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's the one right here, Glintblade Phalanx, alright? That's the initial version. There is an upgraded one, which is the Carrion Phalanx. I think I'm actually going to apply this. I might use these ones. And then I like that spell. I like that spell. That one's a good one. I'll switch this one out because it's slow. Let's do that one. I do like that one too, but it's a little slow. I don't know what this one is. I've never used it, but anytime I do a playthrough, I use the boss souls. I use the boss soul, and I don't think that came from a boss, but I use the main boss souls to get their spell first because those are always stronger. Okay, cool. So now that we've done that, let's go back over here. I just set down a marker. Didn't mean to do that. I hate the marker system in this game. It's the same as like selecting things. I wish it was like a bumper or something like that. That way, and they have so you can place a beacon, right? Or not a beacon, a marker. So here it is. I can place a marker here that shows like cool stuff that I want to do. I can put 100 of them on there, like 100 of them on there, and they're like my own personal markers, right? Well, alright, let's put that there. Now I can go to marker again, and I can remove all markers. So that's just going to remove it. Well, unfortunately, with the beacon, you can place down a beacon right here, and then put another one here, and another one here, and another one here, right? Well, if I want to remove those beacons, I click it, and I have to individually go on each one of them instead of removing all. And unless I'm mistaken, which I could be. Let's see. Got one here. I don't know why there's one there. Cool. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get to that Bloodhound Fang that you guys were all waiting to see. So the area that you're going to get that in is the Forlorn Hound Evergold. Or Evergel, I think is what it's gel. I call it gold. I don't know. I say it out still. Don't say it. Get off me. He's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Alright, there is, so You don't. There's a couple things with this. You don't have to do the quest line with it. There is a quest line that entails this portion, but you actually don't have to do it with the NPC. You can just do it, and then the NPC will be out there and he'll talk about like, oh hey, you ran into him, cool. Because part of his quest line is hunting this person, and this person, he says, if you run into him before me, let me know, basically. So it kind of gives you freeway or leeway to hit him up. And I believe that guy, Kareem, what is my build? My build is a dagger build. It's a blood dagger build. So I'll show you right here. I use the Millicent's prosthesis, Jesus, Rotten Winged Sword Insignia, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, Godskin Swaddling Cloth, and then I use these two daggers. I have this stuff too. I use this for my bleed build. This is my kind of magic weapon that I like to use. Very overpowered. It's been used for, I think, since day 4 or 5 of the game. It is a meta weapon. I like to use it because it clears things very easily, and when I have trouble with bosses, I'll pull it out. But this is what I mainstay right here, these two daggers. Got Bloodhound Step on them, and they have the Cold Bleed build up as well. So I chew through things very quickly. Don't do a lot of damage up front with the actual hits. Does decent, but it's the blood proc and the frost proc that I'm looking for. And then my gear is Black Flame Monk Hood, Ronin's Armor, Black Flame Monk Gauntlets, and Blades Greaves. Know of any early game toon farms? So, are you talking about for runes? Like you're looking for easy runes? Because I can show you a few. Let's do this Bloodhound's blade real quick. Let me get that knocked out, and then I'll show you a good farm to go to that you can use early game. There are a couple ones. Okay, ruined, yeah. There's a bunch of guides online right now that show you like how to get to certain places. The best farm right now you can't get to until you get to the frost area, and that's a little further in the game, but I'll show you some good spots that you can get right now. They're a little outdated, but it's a good spot nonetheless. Alright, that's the weapon that we're looking for right there, the Bloodhound's Fang. So for new game, like when you are brand new starting out, you want to do like an attack build, strength, dexterity build, something like that. Bloodhound's Fang is going to be the weapon that you use. It's going to be preference based. You can use it or not use it, but this is the weapon that I used when I first started the game through almost to end game, honestly. Because it's that good. It peels bosses. It is very, very good at destroying bosses. And the reason it is, and I'll put it on real quick so you can see. Where are you? No, it's not that one. It looks like that one though. There it is. There's my +9. Throw that on. Two-handed. This is why this weapon is so good. If you hit left trigger, that's going to give you your dual slash, and then hit right trigger after you do the backflip, right? So after I do this backflip, boom, hit the right trigger, and then I'm going to do that dash forward and get that high uppercut. That's why you want to do that, and I can show you on a boss why it absolutely destroys. Alright, these are all my weapons. It kind of gets a mess. I wish there was a better inventory management system, honestly, but that's what I like to do. Yeah, but the way I have my build set up, I don't really need to worry about health too much, as long as there's lesser enemies around. So like these guys right here, excuse me. As long as I can hit them all without getting hit too much, I can get my health back. Just go ahead and tank all those hits. Cool. Getting health back, and that's what the reason I'm getting health back is partially this, but actually, let's chop this one down and let's go for this one because this will give me health as I get kills. So I was wondering why I wasn't getting too many procs. So you wanted the rune farm, right? Alright, cool. So, where I want to go for a rune farm, I want to go to this place first. The Third Church of Martika, alright? So to get there, from the beginning of the game, you're going to run. So here's the Church of Ella. That's the very first church that you run into. This is the first step that you come out of. You're going to run this way. You're going to come to that gate front ruins. You probably get this side of Grace first, but you'll want to get this one. Then you're going to run across this bridge. Make sure you do it during the day. I showed what happens during the night. We already killed that boss. But during the day, so you don't have that boss that spawns right here on this bridge. Then you're going to come to this fork in the road and you're going to take a left. Let me just get over there and I'll show you where to go from there. This is a really good rune farm at the very beginning of the game. Once you get further in, there are better spots. But this is really easy to get to. Very, very easy to manage. So let's get through here. I did not make this guide. I did not find this spot. This is a spot that was found by somebody else, but I have used it before. So not sure who I saw it first on. I wish that I could credit like a lot of these places, but there, if you look on YouTube, there's a lot of like little guides and stuff like that for all these places. So I try to credit the ones that I remember, but just so you're tracking, I did not create this spot. I didn't find it. All right. So here's that fork in the road. This is how we're going right now. I'm gonna run down here, try to grab all these ear leaves. I can show you a great ear leaf farm that I found, actually. I don't know if there's a guide for that one, but where I found them, there's a couple places actually, but this one is pretty good. You get 4 at a time, and you can literally just run up to a side of Grace and just respawn. Found it by accident because I was looking for the Scion boss that you get killed to at the beginning. Okay, let's keep going down here. There is going to be an NPC up here. You can see him from here. He's going to be screaming at you. So I'll just go ahead and get him on the way so we can kind of show people what to do with this quest line as well.
Servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, well, no. Despite you might have heard of
So
Untitled
Kenneth Height, there's going to be a height fort.
What do you
Just exhaust his dialogue.
Fret not, I let the pray honestly go first, then he and to think.
I'm not going to listen to him. You guys can with your playthrough. Alright, cool. So his dialogue is exhausted. So you can pop this. Alright, let's get over there. Alright, it's coming up. So you're going to want to go to this church. And anytime you see a church, honestly, whenever you're playing through this stuff, go to it. Can you press your map real quick? I lost track. Yeah. Let me kill this giant real quick. Alright, here's my map. So here's that fork in the road, right? So you're coming down, come across this bridge during the daytime or night if you've already killed them. You're going to cut left. You're going to go down this path. This is where that NPC was, right? So actually, you know, let me start using markers. Let's do this. We'll do this little guy here for an NPC, right? So now we know there's an NPC. It's kind of a shame that you can't name it, but alright. So you just keep going down. Here's the church that we're going to. So there is a quest line that kind of correlates with this spot that I'm taking you guys to. So I'm going to rest at this bonfire real quick. This is why you want to go to churches right here, is to pick up these items at the foot of these statues. Sacred Tears. They're going to increase the amount of health and magic that your flasks restore. Alright, let's talk to Melina. I think she has something for me.
Spoken echo words of Queen Mary, if you would. Very well, my lord. With thine ye will well.
Okay. Alright. So from this location, right? Here is the bonfire. I got my statue on my left. I got this little bench to the front of me. I'm going to go over in here. I'm going to jump through this little area right here. I'm going to hang this left. I'm going to start walking through this area right here. You're going to get into this like marshland. Now, this area might not be open yet, and if it's not, oh yeah, it is open, easy. I can tell you how to open it, but it's already open, so it doesn't matter. It's not quest reliant. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to this little spot right here. And I'm going to examine it. And I'm going to travel to this location. Get a little bit of a load screen. It's going to pop me out. There's a quest line in the round table for this Golden Knight. He's got a really cool set of armor. The only part of that armor that I don't like is the fact that there's a silver head popping out of his chest. I don't like that. It's going to put you right here. This area right here is going to be your the Beastial Sanctum. So when he talks about it, this is where it's going to be. This is a boss right here, so you don't want to mess with him too much. So you just go ahead and pop your horse, go off here to this left side, and I'm going to ride past the guys that you're going to be killing, but I'm going to show you the guys that you're going to be killing as I run past them. You can try to kill them on your way down, but what I'd prefer, or actually what I preferred, and what you should probably do is just go down to the site of grace first, but it's these little guys right here. So I'm going to get off my horse, and I'm in New Game Plus 3, so it's going to be different the amount that I get compared to the amount that you're going to get through your first game, alright? So I get 2,889. That is not the amount that you will get. The amount that you will get, I believe, is 1,009 souls, but per kill. And literally, they walk that slow, and they have a set pattern. They go back and forth. All you have to do is crouch, run up behind them, and stab the hell out of them, and you get 1,000 souls per hit, right? So run up to them again. This is all I'm doing right here. And there, the one that I got, that one right there. There's another one over here. You just scour this little side of the mountain. This little farm right here, so you can see. There's a lot of guys to be seen and had over here. So this is on this side. There are three, I think 3 or 4 guys over here as well. Yeah, there's one looking at me right now. They can be challenging if you don't backstab them. So try to backstab them first, and then just whittle away at their hit points with the right bumper, with your light attack. Excuse me. Alright, so these ones will be a little bit more tricky. Because they're all together, right? So you gotta find a way. So like, I'm just gonna kill them. For you guys just coming through this area for the first time, I do not recommend doing this. These guys hit very, very hard. Alright, so there was a 3 right there. There's 2 more, as you can see, over on that side. And then there's a 3rd one right there. 4th. So you see all 4 of them. You can't. I'm just gonna move real quick so you can see. And then there's another one down there you can see. So these guys are easy to come by, super easy to come by. You get a lot of XP for them. There's another guy right there. So there's 5 right there. There's 5 right there on that hill, 1 over there, 1 back behind me, and then you're gonna find these guys over here. There's also some items over here that you can get. There's one right there. That is a deer. Little beetle guy right here. I don't know why I'm using my dagger for this. That's going to be a Sombrine Smithing Stone 9. Okay, cool. Wasn't aware of that. Alright, little guy. There's 2 more guys right here. One right there, one right there. And then one right there. Alright. And there you go. There's your easy rune farm. Literally all you do is run up behind them and backstab them. But before that, what you want to do, let me get over here. This is going to be the side of grace that you're going to want to touch first. So this is where I'm at. This is where you start. And you're going to run around the side here. This is where that boss is. You run around the side here. You're going to come down this road. Here's your side of grace. And you're going to have guys on either side of the road all along this area. And then even down right in here. And this is going to be your mainstay. Just come down to the side of grace, reset the area, reset the guys, and just keep stabbing them. You can get their armor too. It's not very good, I don't think. And the next place is going to be past this dragon. You can either run past the dragon with your horse, or there's another way that you can go down right here, this little roadway. This is another area. This is another guy. I didn't make this area, but I know about it. I used it for a little bit. It's a lot less challenging. There's less skill involved with it. Really, all you got to do is dodge a ball. I don't like it personally. I feel like it is boring. It takes a little bit longer, in my opinion. But it is another in-game or beginning game farming area that you can use, and I'll show you how to get down there. I don't want to run past this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and kill this dragon. Do not recommend fighting this dragon your first playthrough. If you want to learn how to get the Bloodhound step, you could either, if you don't want to wait for me to get to it, you can look up a guide online. But I use the Bloodhound step on these daggers, and I like to make sure this guy's very, very predictable. He's going to do a wing one. It's going to leave him open for me to get a lot of chunky damage in on there. He's going to do his little jump move and flames to the side. This one's not too bad because it goes off the bridge, but you need to get up on him because he will blow fire at you. I have the Bloodhound step, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Like right now, I get right underneath his head. Easy. You get your chunky hits on him before you get that blood rock. No! That. So looking at me. There's that nice chunky blood hit, blood rock. You're too close to that when he does the stomp. He'll shoot that. Alright, so this is where you gotta be super, super careful. Because I am like right in the middle of this plane. So luckily I got it to the side real quick. Alright. I got hit with it, I didn't time that right. So that one right there, he does a, he basically is up in the air and he'll like flap 3 times and then he'll come down. Easy way to dodge that. And he's dead. Easily done. So for that guy, he does a 2 stomps with both his feet. You get a dragon heart, and when you go to the dragon communion, you can pick up a move. I don't think he gives one, but another dragon heart for the dragon. Alright, so let's go to that area, right? So I am. Go through here, kill that dragon. That tower right there is where I want to go. So from here, here's that tower that I was looking at. You can go this way around, and there should be a side of grace around this area, or you can go this way and then down. I don't think I've ever actually been this way to get down there. Let's see. There's my fork in the road. Head this way. Yeah, it leads right to it. It's good. Simple enough. And you got a little graveyard here, so you can pick up these little soul things right here. golden runes, right? I call them souls because I'm used to Dark Souls, so I don't care that it's Elden Ring. It's still going to be called souls for me. Golden rune. There we go. Through here. And that's where I want to get down to. I don't want to jump off the cliff and kill myself. So let's find a good spot to jump down. These trees. Boom, boom. Double jump here. Didn't lose any health. Alright, cool. So now I'm down here. Probably easier if you just go the other way, but... And that way's right there. There is also a boss at nighttime here that gives you an item as well, and I'll show you that. So here's the site of grace. Go ahead and touch that. Pop. I'm gonna lay it or sit at it real quick. Okay. You're gonna interrupt my campfire time.
Forgive me. To determine if you had them, it seems my torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering plate very well.
Okay, alright, so let's do this first. She's going to ask me to go to the round table with her, so this is what I'm going to do. And I'll tell you what quest line correlates with the area we were just in when we go over to the round table, since I'm going through this area anyway. This will be an automatic response, I think, when you beat a boss, like Great Boss or something like that. And my battery's died, so let me switch those out real quick. Yeet. I need to get, I have a rechargeable battery pack, but I didn't. The controller's right bumper went out on it, so I'm not able to use it anymore. And you need it for this game, so I gotta get a new controller. Alright, let's pop these bad boys in. Sound to kick back on. There we go. Cool. Alright. So this guy, you can come to him later. Keep him in mind anytime you find a book of spells or sorcery or something like that. He has a quest line himself. I just tell I see it. You can go through the dialogue and read that all yourself. He's going to give you incantations. Alright? So this is where you get your incantations from. Anytime you get a book, give them to him. Alright, so this gold-faced guy right here, this is the guy that you're going to talk to get to that bestial area. So the only way to get it is you need to get a death root first. So he talks to you about it, he tells you where you can get them. You have to fight these bosses called Mariners. I can show you where one is quickly. One that I remember offhand. I think there's one in these areas too, but I don't remember. I want to say it's like in this area. Oh, right here, Summon Water. I think he's right here. The Mariner right here. The easiest one, kill it. You'll get a death root. Come back to the round table. And you're going to talk to this guy right here. Once you talk to this guy, he's going to be like, oh, I see you got a death root. You must be like me. Now you're on the same path. And he's going to tell you about the Beastial Sanctum, essentially. This area right here. And the way we went is the way you're going to go. He's going to mark this location, this portal here. You'll go through it. You'll go to the Beastial Sanctum, you'll open the doors, there'll be a guy in there, and you're going to give him a death root. He's going to say, yeah, I want to eat it, and he'll eat it. And then he's going to want a bunch more, alright? So just know that that's part of a quest line, and you can do that. Each time you give him some, he'll give you an item back in return. So I think after the 5th one, he gives you that move that those little guys use. Cool. Alright, so now that we've done that, and we're done with this little area, I don't really want to get too in depth, but let me talk to all these NPCs real quick, just so I can get them their dialogue going and their quests started.
She's a servant. She's been like him. I've lost count, honestly.
Okay, I know where she's at. This guy's gonna talk shit to you.
Very well. It is.
He's nice at first, and you talk to him again, and he's like, "Yo, earn your keep, motherfucker." All right, cool. So there we go. Boom. That shit will open up later. Always periodically check back here. Some of these places open up. Don't ever trust this guy. Don't trust this guy at all. This place will open up. And then right here, anytime you get like bell offerings or the bell bearings, you're going to turn them in here. And that's going to upgrade this store. So like this is what she's got to offer right now. So let's just buy all this stuff. I don't need any of this other stuff because I have it already. Alright, but that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna buy, you can buy from her store any bell bearings that she's gonna offer more stuff. The mining bell bearings are the ones that you're gonna want because those are gonna give you your smithing stones for upgrading your weapons. Cool. Alright, let's go back. We're done here. And I'll show you that next XP farming area. Grails, Dragon Barrow, you're gonna find this sign of grace. Cool. Once I go through here, it's just as simple as this. You're gonna get on your horse. Alright, so there is the tower to my rear. That's where I came in from. And down here's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run down here with my horse. You'll see the crystals on either side to mark the right way. You're gonna get to a certain point here. Boom. Once this ball shows up, let it roll down the hill. Alright, it's gonna break, and you're gonna get, you won't get 4,000 souls, you'll probably get around 2,000. 2,000-ish ruins, I should say. Alright? You just rinse and repeat. Literally, that's all you do. That ball rolls off the edge, you get the 2,000 souls, then you come back over here and you rest at the side of grace, and then you rinse and repeat, do it again. Alright? I don't use this one anymore, obviously, but it is a good one for a beginning game. Literally, all you gotta do is just run over here and do this real quick. Easy. Easy, easy runs, right? Boom. Ball appears. Wait by the edge. Oh, and it hit me, so, but whatever. It may one-shot you if you let it hit you. Because I let it hit me, it didn't die, so I messed that one up. But I could take the hit, so it's fine. But yeah, you're going to do that. You want to dodge that. The reason I wasn't able to is because my horse turned in a weird, wonky way. So try to line your horse up. I don't really remember where the mark is for that ball to pop up. So that's why I did that. So I'm just gonna sprint down and I'm gonna turn my horse around real quick. Right, so you see all the blood spots. This is where people have been rolled over by this. There it is. Boom, let it go. It's gonna go off the edge. And there are my souls. You're not gonna get 4,000 like me. I'm in playthrough 3. You'll get 2,000-ish from that area. And that area is right here. So from the first location, you're going to take this road all the way down, come to this side of Grace, and then you're going to come right under this area. Right there. Cool. Alright. So I showed that real quick. Let's get back into this gameplay here. So I got my Bloodhound sword from there. I'm going to show you guys where to get the Game of Thrones sword, essentially. That's where I'm going to push my way down to. And I'm going to show you all the little cool things along the way as well. One thing that you could do here too, and this is going to be annoying, but I'll do it anyway. I may die. This guy's a little difficult. If you go over here and you fight this guy right here on this little ledge, and this is from that side of Grace, you look up and you see this little area. I'm going to kill him, and there should be a bear that spawns in. Yep, turns into a little bear right here. And this guy is aggressive. I don't know how he hit me with that, but alright. Doesn't really give you time to breathe. If you don't have this move that I have, he's just gonna sit on top of you. Alright, now I got this guy in the mix too. Okay, alright. Alright, bud. Let's go ahead and take him out first. Okay. I'm telling you, man, I told you these guys. They are difficult. I'll just let him get the hit in. This is annoying that I have to like really go after this guy like this. Where you going, dude? Don't run away. Nah, you picked the fight. Now you're gonna start it. You're gonna finish it over here. Yo, he said, not even worth my time. might actually do the same in the turn. We'll bear hug you right there. Alright, now what do you do? Really hard. He's got so many lunging attacks. It's really hard to like get all of him. I won't let this guy kill me. His health is so high. Alright, there it is. Jeez. They're giving you so much issues. You get a larva tiller here from him. So later, this item right here is important. So keep this. This is what you want for respecking. That's how you respec your character, and you'll do that later on. Crabs are so annoying. These guys will give you some crab meat, crab eggs. One thing you want to do too, alright, so I forgot to do this, so let's go ahead and go back. There is another NPC that you can find. A lot of people miss him, but it's how you tailor your clothes. So because so many people miss him, I'm going to go back to that location just real quick, and then I'm going to go back on and show you how to get that Game of Thrones sword. This spot is... I only found it by accident. I was running away from one of those cave sentries, the ones that were on horseback, and I like heard something, and then I saw a bunch of signs that were like around this bush. All right, so let's go get him. I call him Dobby. His name is Bach, but you can see it right here. This guy right here is who I was running away from. I ain't gonna run away this time. Oh, okay. See ya. Alright. So he's dead now. No more running away from him. Let's get into this bush, alright?
Oi! You there.
So you hear that?
Help us out, Cully.
Smack that bush.
What'd you go and do that for?
He's gonna freak out. Talk to him.
Oh, yes. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. I was pushed out of the
I call him
cave.
Dobby. His name's Bach.
Told
Whatever.
not to come, I ended up
This is the guy that's gonna tailor your clothes. So make sure you get him. Let me show you on the map where he's located. This is where that bush is. Right? So there's the Agil Lake North. You're gonna run over here, hit this bush right here. Exhaust his dialogue.
When they
I'll show you where to go for him.
can forget.
The next part of his quest line. It's pretty close, so I'll go over that as well.
I could, then I'd be of some real use.
He's so hard on himself, man. This guy bothers. It bothers me how sad he is all the time because I always want to help him out. You know what I mean? But there we go. All right. So from there, from this location right here where you first meet him, you're gonna go down to this cave, this coastal cave right here. I'll show you how to get down there. So let's go fast travel back over the first step so I can get down there. Most people miss him. There's a lot of times like I'll tell people that they can tailor their stuff because you can tailor it, but he does it. He makes it so you can tailor it more and it's free. Which honestly, tailoring in this game is very, very subpar. So I really wouldn't worry about doing it unless there's a set of armor with a cape that you don't really want. It changes your stats though, and this is what it looks like. Alter garments, right? So this is what the hat normally looks like. I got 2 of them. That's what altered looks like. This right here, altered looks like that. Alright, so that's all this is the guy to do that, alright? So you can do it by yourself, but it costs ruins. But when you get Dobby to do it for you, he does it for free. here. Let me find where to drop down here. I forget exactly. Over here. Is it that area right there? Or is it behind me? Can't remember. Sorry, I don't mean to give you guys anxiety on these hilltops. Oh yeah, it's right here. Alright, cool. So this is where you're going to drop down. There's actually a merchant down here too. I always forget about. Probably got items for me to buy. Alright, so right here. Drop in. You might lose a little bit of health. No, you didn't. Alright, so just roll down, run down this area. Boom, now I'm at the coast. I'm going to talk to this guy.
What do you need? I don't want any.
What do you need? I don't want no trouble, mate. Oh, I didn't get those before? Armor's cookbook? Cool. Alright, well, there you go. I like to buy all this stuff. Sell them out of it. I don't think I got this before. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this. Maybe this. I don't know. Alright, just pick those up. So there you go. There's a merchant right there. And push through over here. Let's get to that coastal cave. This is where we're trying to get to. That's the next part of this Dobby guy's quest. You can run past these guys if you want. You can find them if you want. It's up to you. These little turtle guys. What does it say for these? Dog. First off, dog. That's funny. I like the turtles in this game. I wish you had like an ashen turtle that you could summon just as a pet. Like maybe it didn't even have to have you fight, like help you fight or nothing, but... Alright, let me find where this cave is. It's kind of tucked away. Let's go back around this way. Yeah, okay. It's back this way. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can just go down here. I jumped down, but yeah. I don't care about fighting this roll. It's got to be down here. It's on the coast. The only way to get to it is from the coast, so it's down here somewhere. And of course I can't see my map. Did he come down? Oh no, he's just on the side. Matter of fact, yeah, there we go. There it is. I was gonna say, I think those guys mark it because they're the guys that you fight in here. So now here's the cave. Here's the location. Boom. So as you come around the side, here's where that merchant is, right? So let me go ahead and mark that. Mark that with a little diamond. Yeah, you better back up. Oh, no, come on. Come on, then. You want to fight me? Oh my god, he's gonna hit me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me that string. Alright, so I'll put a marker here. Here's my merchant right here. Boom, here's the cave. So I'm gonna run in here. Oh, look who it is! Alright, so touch the side of grace. Boom. If you have any troubles with the boss in here your first time through, go ahead and hit this. That's gonna allow you to summon people. There may or may not be any signs down. I've noticed in these side areas, there's really not that many. So when you first meet him, he talks about a cave that he got kicked out of. Talk to him. He tried to come back in here, and what he's trying to get is his sewing kit. So exhaust his dialogue. He's gonna say, "You got beat up," or don't go in there. You're gonna get beat up like I did. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm stronger than everything in here. Optimum gamer. There is a merchant you can buy one of these lanterns from. I believe it's the first merchant, which it would be here at the Church of Ella. Let me go ahead and put a merchant sign there. Matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 marks there because you can actually upgrade your weapon here as well. So let's do this. There you go. Just put a sword for the weapon side. Set up. Just run through here. The reason I like to power stance both of these daggers is because you can get your combos off most of the time faster than they can hit you, right? Unless they have like a shield or something like that, you can typically get your hits in, and that's when you're gonna get your procs. So as I come through here, there should be like a little boss fight. And I'm gonna just go ahead and just swing through here. Always try to cut time by starting the task. I don't like to let these guys team up on me. There should be another one coming through the tunnel over here. Right there. I got a sewing needle from him. Hands up. Sorry. You should not have attacked me first. I know you guys were innocent over here. I don't know, probably warming your little monos and stuff like that. But you know what, dude? Tired of you. You guys beat up Dobby. You know what I mean? You beat up Dobby, and so that can't stand. All right. So that's where you get the sewing needle there. Once you beat that, there's going to be a little spot right here that you can go back, so you don't have to traverse all the way back through there. But I want to go forward a little bit and just see if there's any other things in here. Sometimes you have like bosses within bosses. I think it just wraps back around. Pretty sure. Little island here, smoldering butterfly, glass shell. Alright, yeah, so it brings me out here. And this will be, where the very first dragon spot is. Yeah, I forgot about this. So, we were over here. This is where we came in. It brings you to this small little island over here. It's the Church of the Dragon Communion. So, one thing is there's 2 of these churches, and this one right here that you come to, while you can get some things over here, you don't get everything over here. There's like 3 moves that you can get over here, and then when it says there are new spells available at the Dragon Communion, they don't come here. They go to the other one. But the initial 3 you can get here. So we'll go ahead and snag those. I think I don't have one of them. Alright, so the other one, you're going to look for a dragon like that and this red pedestal. Right? So we'll go ahead and grab that real quick. Number held. Okay, I have all three of these. So this is your Dragon's Breath, Dragon Claw, and then this one will bite. Right? You just use Dragon Hearts to get those. Man, I really got off track, huh? That's okay. Doing a lot of guide tutorials here, so I'm gonna pop a lot of these. I think there's an Ash of War over here. Anytime you're looking for an Ash of War, you can hear these bugs typically. I think this is either an Ash of War or this is a Smoldering Stone. I can't remember. I think it might be a Smoldering Stone. Yeah, that's Sombering Smithing Stone, rather. Somber Smithing Stone. Smithing Stone 1. So there's one there, if you guys want to get it. And of course, didn't hit any of them. Try to maximize those birds. I think there's an item down here as well. Maybe not. Nah. No, there's not. Alright, cool. So there you go. There might be some more stuff there, but not really gonna go for it. Alright. So there's the second spot for Dobby's quest. I should probably mark these quest lines, eh? Let's do the flag marker for quest line starters. And then where was Dobby's little bush? It was over here somewhere, I think. So quest starter. I wish you can color code them. So like that would be cool if they added an ability for you to color code things. I don't want to put it right on there. Let's put it right there. Boom. Alright. I wish you could color code these. That way when you put them on there, like it would show actually that there are quests. Here, let's go ahead and move this. Let's make this that for quests. I like that better. Alright. Cool. Cool. Let's get out of here. We marked all those spots. If you guys want to take a look at this real quick, this is where a lot of quests and spots are for areas. And then I got a couple merchant spots. Those are outlined in diamonds. So you can find those guys. Okay. Going here. I'm not gonna mess with the dragon in the swamp yet. I'm gonna go down south, show you guys how to get the Game of Thrones sword. It's an homage to the Game of Thrones. I'm gonna mess with him. He'll probably chase me for a little bit and then he'll go away. So this area could be a little bit tricky. Yeah. When you come down here the first time, there's going to be a ballista set up over there, and it will wreck you. So the best way to do it is to come over here to the side area, just so you can kind of take some of these guys out quickly. I always try to have daggers on me. Just to draw their attention away from that area. Alright. So that ballista's gonna fire at me. Let it kill him. I'm just gonna go ahead and dash through here. You might have to roll, do a little bit of running, dodging, juking, all that other stuff. I don't care that he's gonna hit me. Get my health back. Later. Now you don't have to worry about this anymore. And if you really, really don't want to worry about it, like maybe someone's going to try to get up on it again, just go ahead and break it. It'll come back. It will always come back. It'll always respawn in. But, get a stone sword key there. And now I'm past the bridge. Now I'm into the second area where I wanted to go. Alright. There's the Sign of Grace over to the right. Bonfire for those Souls players. Go ahead and pick that up. Now I'm in the Weeping Peninsula. Go ahead and recharge all my flasks and stuff. And then I'll show you, just so you know, even if you break the obelisk or the ballista, it's back up again, right? So it'll come back. Alright, so coming through here, if you can see her, there is an NPC over on the, sitting on this wall over here. Talk to her, that is a quest as well.
Hello? Might I bend your ear?
She's
My name
blind.
is servant's day, but I swear my good father decided himself.
Alright, exhaust
The
her
servant has
dialogue.
since come by fear
She's
and
gonna give you a
service.
letter.
Would you mind taking my soul with, please? Thank you. Then please.
Alright.
Deliver it to
I'm
my
pretty
father,
sure I didn't
who
finish
remains in
this quest line. Honestly.
Please, he can be stubborn.
Alright. So she wants you to go down here. Alright, Castle Morn. So that's where we're going anyway. I'll show you a couple things that you can get off to the left and right of here, but I think I'm just going to go straight. We can come back here. So if you, for you mage users, there's a memory stone here that you can actually get more. So you have more than 3 spells. You can get it in here. I'll show you how to do that, that puzzle. You know what? Let me just go ahead and do it. I'll do it. I'll show it. That way, if I got any mage users in here and they're like, "Whoa, I wanted one of those," then they can see. I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. Well, hold on. All right, yeah, he's just playing. I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. I'm gonna run through them. Don't really need to. Do a little drive-by grabbing. Alright, let's get this guy. I think this is an arrow parkour. Yeah, mighty shot. It's a pretty good one too, actually. Alright. Oh, I messed up. Wait, no I didn't. Go up on top over here. Oh, Knight Cavalry. I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah, that's me. You see me. Right. And just like that. I don't think I beat this one before. I don't remember ever seeing it, so let's see what I get for it. Barricade. Okay, I have beat it. Yeah, I beat that before. Alright, cool. And there's another merchant. Wouldn't you know it? There's another merchant over here. So let's go ahead and mark this guy. Let me get on him so I know exactly where he's at. Boom. Let's talk to him, see what he's got for sale. Oh nice, he's got kukri for sale, so I'll go ahead and buy all of the ones that I can. Those. Scale armor. Okay, got that already. Let's buy all his great arrows. Take his crack pot. I'll take the ballista arrows too. And then just regular arrows that he sends. Bastard sword. I don't think I got that one yet. I don't think I got the light crossbow. So there we go. Some of these I didn't buy just because, you know, I always find stuff in the dungeon and I use that. That's what I like to go for. Alright, there's a sign of grace right over here. So go ahead and pop that bad boy. Alright, let's jump back on the horse. Let's head over here. So if any of you guys wondering what that little symbol is, that's where your last runes were dropped. So you can go back and pick them up, but I don't think I had that many. I think I had like 19,000 or something like that, and I have like over 280,000 now. So I'm not going to go back to those ever. It's just super annoying because they just sit there, right? They sit there until you die again. So right here is where you want to go. And it's going to go to this area right here, but there's going to be a little anomaly right there. And there's a couple of guys that you can fight with this stuff, but for this purpose we're just going to real quick. That way they're just not in our way. Alright, he just came through. There he is right there. He can drop his sword. There is a chance that he drops that sword that he was using. Alright, so this little gravity field right here. It's like a site of impacts for like craters and stuff, like meteorites. But what I want to do is I want to keep coming up here to this little tower right here. This is for my mage users. This is another memory stone that you can get. Let me pop that. Boom. I wanna know who love is. You're wrecked, nerd. Alright, so this is gonna tell you seek the 3 wise beasts. This is how I found out how to do it, right? So it took me 2 hours. I did not ever turn around. Did not see this turtle. All you gotta do is hit that one. The next one will pop up. I wanna say it's up here. I think it's in these bushes here. This one took me forever to find as well. Is it not in here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is. Alright, this one took me forever to find. But there you go, boom. And then this last one, this one was a little tricky too. The only reason I found it is I saw a bunch of signs. And then when I realized that there was splashing, so you get that little splashing right here. Off to the side of the tower. A little splashing. That's the only indication that you know it's there. Other than the signs. There used to be signs here, there's not now. But now the rise is open. I've solved all 3 of them. So let's go ahead and push into here. And I'll show you what you get. Look around, look around. Roll through some stuff if you want to. But you're going to go up this ladder. Go right up here. And then here's my chest. Boom. So I can't get any more, so obviously it's not going to show what you could get, but you're going to get this right here. I don't know if I can show it. Oh, nice. I still have that, huh? That's what's up. Did not know that those carry through. Let's see. Key items. Is it going to show me? Yeah, right here. Memory stone. This is what you'll get. You'll get one of these. I think I can get one more, I think is what it's telling me. I got 7 out of 8, so I'm missing one. Not that I mean, I don't really use spells like that anyway, so I would never need 8 slots to run spells like that. Like maybe a select few that I'll use, but yeah, I don't really run magic like that. All right, so back on the trail. Let's go back down. Now that we got our nifty little fast travel spot. This is where we're going, Castle Morn. Alright? We're going to get our Game of Thrones sword. Pushing through here. I think like in here, this is a map location as well. Possibly. It's definitely a giant location. Yeah, shoot arrows at me. First time going through here, just make sure you like dodge, duck, dip, dodge, roll. Go to these little areas right here to avoid those arrows. Probably gonna hit me right here, but we'll see. Try to get as close as I can. Yeah, you got me. That's okay. So bleed damage doesn't work on these guys, so I like to use the deck. Some great arrows from these guys. Boom. And now I'm at Castle Morn. Is there a sign of grace over here? I don't think so. Maybe off to the side. Let me look. Let me jump over here. Doesn't look like it. Maybe up on the hill or something like that. But here we go, Castle Morn. Oh, there's one right in here. So there we go. Boom. So this is where she wants you to go. She wants you to deliver a letter to her uncle, I think it was. I haven't done this one, so I'm not sure where he is even located, if anywhere. Because as you come through this place, you'll understand why you don't know if anybody's alive in this spot. I always have a hard time understanding like Souls games and like Elden Ring and this particular one. It's like these areas, the game, the lore, the place that these characters are in, it almost seems like the afterlife. Like you're already dead, and you're just like in between like life and death. Such a weird thing. Did I summon this guy? Nah, I'm not gonna summon him. And try to kill these dogs as fast as possible. They are the worst. They just never stop attacking. They are on you like crazy. See? Right there, that guy would have killed me. Keep note of all the people all around you. Try not to get lost in all the shuffle. And just go ahead and pop this bitch on. Oh, didn't get it. Got me. Alright, well there's my first legitimate death. These guys can overwhelm you. They're pretty annoying. They do like a lunge attack, but they do like labored attacks where it's like you don't really know exactly when it's going to land. If I would have been patient, like I'm just kind of blasting through this stuff, but if I would have been patient, I'd have been able to get through there. But now I get to tell you what happens when you die, for real. So once you die, your souls are gone, right? So now I have no soul counter at the bottom right there. So what I want to do is I pull the elevator down. I want to get my souls back. I have to retrieve my souls or they are gone forever. So let's go up. And I am going to be a little bit more patient this time around. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to blast through these guys with this. Easier. Alright, where did I die? Where are my souls at? There they are. You just pick them up and there you go. We'll start with these dogs first because they're annoying. reason I don't use that all the time is because it's super easy to kill things with. It just takes a little bit. You have to have a little bit of space to prep it. I'm not a big fan of like cheesing stuff too much. Like sometimes bosses, yeah, you got to do it, but I thoroughly enjoy the deck. I really like the deck. Smithing stone there. So if you guys saw the pumpkin head that I fought, oh, okay, let's see. See ya. If you guys saw the pumpkin head I fought earlier, here's another one right here. See if I can get a good volley off on it right away. It will not be that easy for you guys. Take a little bit. This is your first time through, it won't be that easy. Unless you level up a lot, then it could be. There's a shortcut way to go that way, but let's go this way. I'm trying to look for an NPC. Like, I'm looking for a guy that I can give this letter to. Little claymore. I feel like even if I would have saved that guy, he would have attacked me right away. Because that's how these Souls games are like. You try to help out a guy, and he's just like, "You're also my enemy." Ha ha ha! Then you have to fight them too. See what I'm saying? Right here. Hey, thanks for helping. No gratitude. Steel wire torch. I mean, I don't know why you would ever use that. Imagine griefing somebody with a torch. Oof. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Ladder goes up. My ultimate goal is the backside of this castle. That's where I'm trying to get to. Right? And this is for the Game of Thrones sword, the Great Sword. Not called that, but it's like a homage. Alright, man. You're getting a little overzealous. You're getting a little too big for your britches. Okay. This is the backside. When you see that pumpkin head guy, you kill him. This is a shortcut area that you can go to. So I won't be going down there. That little harpy creature gets to live another day. Fly around in the air, huh? With them damn wings. Look, flying enemies sometimes are super annoying. Push through here. See an area down right here. There's a sign of grace. Let's look around here a little bit just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Alright, there's a spot down here. Can I get back up here is the question. If I go down here, can I get back up? I don't think so. Oh, it's too late now. Okay. There is a thing right there. I should get that as well. Thought that was going to be the NPC that I needed to talk to. I hate it when people put messages on ladders. Ugh, it is the worst. Oh, thanks. Chest up here. There's your twin blade talisman right there. Let me show you how to get up on to that spot right there. I have to go back up, so I'm gonna have to fight through these enemies again, but you'll be able to get it. Yeah, alright, let me get up here. I'll show you. It's literally just the drop down. Instead of going the way I went, you just drop down on the left side, and then you'll end up on that scaffolding. Pop down here. And then you just pop down right. And you miss it just like I did, so let's go ahead and reload that. Woo! Swords key stone, and this swords were stone swords key. Holy crap! You get those. Those are for those little statue areas with the fog doors. If you get enough of them, you can open a lot of the dungeons, the secret dungeons that require them. Some of them are just literally just like a chest behind the door. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with him. Don't really need to go that way again. Let's just drop down here. Boom. Anything back this way? Don't think so. I like how I'm dipping my head to see down further, and you can't. It's just a camera angle thing. Let's go around, go around. I hear it. See a lot of dead. Alright, so these guys are not going to give you an Art of War, but they will replenish your flasks. Flasks. It's right over here. We're almost there. We're almost there. We've almost made it. I literally just walked right by an item. I think it was a smithing stone. I don't really care. Rats are the worst enemy in this game. I said dogs were, I said birds were. Dogs, birds, and rats. Any animal, creature are the worst enemies in this game. You get a whip. I don't know where this NPC is. There's a site of grace right here, but I'm not sure who I'm supposed to be. I don't know if I need to find him first before I kill this guy or what. I already know this line of shit. Well, there's one way to skin a cat. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright, so we're right here at the end. I'm not sure if I have to go back into this castle and find some NPC and give him this letter. I have no idea. I've never done this quest before. So I know there was one place that we didn't go in here that when we were running through, and I'm not sure if I have to go there. No idea. But I don't really care if I miss it and it's like a quest line that has like a really cool weapon or something like that. You guys can let me know, or I can just look it up myself later on. But I'm gonna go do what I told you I was gonna do, and that's show you where you can get the Game of Thrones. You see the guy already. Look at him. This is the Game of Thrones Great Sword. It's the homage to the Game of Thrones Great Sword. Or the Throne of Swords. Pump this guy in. He's going to come in hard and fast. Right in the forehead. Holy crap. Locked him into place, and that's all she wrote. See ya. Me and my mimic. There it is. Grafted Blade Greatsword. This is what it looks like. I've never leveled it up just because I don't really use stuff like that. Let's see. I don't know how to equip it. Boom. The Iron Throne, that's what it looks like. But it's the sword. Functionality wise, I don't think this thing would even function at all. But probably break all over the place. But for Fantasy World, it's alright. So if you're looking for big swords and stuff like that, then boom, there's your ticket. And that location is here. Boom. Hit your little sign of grace. Let's go over here. And I'll show you what to do when you find mausoleums, or even where to find one. Oh, whoa! You guys ever super stretch? It just feels so good. It goes down your spine, through your back, and all your neck, and everything. Go straight. Honestly, I haven't been around all these areas here. I wonder if there's any catacombs or anything. Let's just like, you know what? Let's just go exploring, huh? Let's like look around a little bit. See what kind of trouble we can get into. There's a secret entrance into the... Wasting my time. What do we got over here? A little cottage. Oh! Yellow ember. What's with this area? I've actually never encountered this before. Doesn't seem to be important though. I hear rats coming up this way, so let's go check it out. They got madness. So there might be a madness area up here. So creepy. See the little beady eyes and the... Oh, they put madness on you too, eh? Alright. Okay, I've not been up here before. This little village, I've never been up here before, so this is all new to me right here. What do we have over here? Flame crest wooden shield? Okay. Can I get that? Those guys drop rune arcs. If you're looking for a rune arc farm, go kill rats. And this area seems to be teeming with them, so probably a pretty good farm area. I would raise your arcane though, so you can get more of a drop chance. Or pop some silver foul feet. So drop your chance to gain items as well, and then also you could use a silver scarab. Drop chance. Didn't say that earlier to that guy, but yeah, you can do that. You can find. Oh, okay, it's a church. Oh, he's got one of them in his mouth! What? He like picked one up and was eating it. What the hell? The Flame of Frenzy? Oh, I never got that before. Alright, cool. Well, it's a spell that I didn't get. Bet. That's a beautiful thing about New Game Plus. You always find stuff that you didn't get before. Cool. What does that say? Alien Village? Church. Alright, there you go. There's a spot that I didn't have before. Already went through all this area. Ding 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 ding. That's the sound I make when I get on my horse. Okay, all these trees are evenly spaced apart, so I can't go through them. Perfect. There is a tower up there that you can go to. It's got something. It's pretty good. I forget what it is, but I'm going to show you a spot that you can actually teleport to another location as well. So be on the lookout for these because they actually are very, very helpful. Especially when you're trying to get to some of these farming areas. dog is determined. Alright, this is the sign of grace that we're at right now. So we've kind of gone up and around and gone through there. Right. I'm sorry for all those like OCD guys that are like, man, he's running past so many things. Like, yeah, I am. Not all of them I need, not all of them I want. So I'm just pushing through here to get some of these areas. I don't think I've ever gone this way, so I'm kind of just checking it out on the way there. Okay, whatever, bat. He ain't strong. See ya. I wonder where this takes me. I don't think I've ever taken it. Okay. Oh, that's the other side of the bridge. Alright, there's an enemy on this side of the bridge. Right here. I like fighting him. I don't know if he drops a dagger or anything. I kind of wanted to find out. Keeps respawning, so I'd imagine he drops that dagger that he carries in his mouth. Don't know if it's good or not. Haven't gotten one. Would like to get one because I'm a dagger user, so it's definitely something that I'm interested in. So yeah. Right, these guys run past them. They're annoying to fight. So this pushes us into this area here. There is a church, the Church of the Pilgrimage, right here on the top of this hill. So we'll go ahead and stop in there. It's always good to get some tears, some sacred tears. And we'll eat a little more. Sign of grace. Always pop these wherever you can so you can just get those fast travel locations. Get in here. Get that sacred tear. Boom. Don't know why I did that. Cancel that. Let's go here. Always grab those whenever I can. If you see in the distance, right there between these two rocks, there's like a mausoleum thing. It looks like it's on 4 stands. Those are actually legs and they move. I'll teach you how to break them down and what they do. So let's just go straight here. The ones with the bells on the bottom are for big bosses, like the main story bosses, and then the ones with the no bells on the bottom, not the Nobel Peace Prize. But the no bell on the bottom, those are just run-of-the-mill bosses, like the secondary bosses that you get a remembrance for. Like there's a reindeer boss that does it. What is popping up around me? What is all this? Okay, I see. Let's get this air tree. So this is how you get sacred tears to put in your mix flask. Okay, let's turn this on just in case. Boom. Let's get our mimic. This guy, he's running up on me, I don't like it. Health bath that he's got. Alright. And let's pop this guy. Let's run up to the boss. Let my mimic go ahead and jump in there and take those hits first. Turns her on. Boom. That rock. Alright. Very good. Oh my god. Alright, so typically that will give you tiers, right, for your mixed flask. Or it actually might even give you the mixed flask here, I'm not sure. But what I'm talking about with the mixed flask, it's that thing that I drank, this one right here, the Wondrous Physic. And what you do is you mix tiers in it, and the tiers will give you certain effects. And what I mean by that, I'll show you real quick. Let's go over to, let's just go ahead and fast travel to the Sign of Grace so I don't have to go ahead and run over there. I'll show you what it looks like here. Just like that. And then if I want to do the mixed physics, I'm going to go into here, mix Wondrous Physic, and these two, excuse me, these two items. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, well, you have little abilities that you can throw on it. So I got all the tiers that I can. I don't know if there's any more. This one I got from a different way than actually getting the physic from an Elden Tree creature. And there's other slots here, so I don't know if you can get more, if they're going to come later, but there you go. Just mix them and use them as you need. Moving down. I'm going to go towards that mausoleum just so I can show you what it does. We already got the tree, don't have to worry about that. Cool. Go down this little place right here. There's some ruins over here. I'll show you what you get when you go through here. Little beast liver. That little Trina's lily. This is crafting materials. Try to get this as often, as many times as you can. Alright, so there's a gel here. Show you what I get when I get that. You hear that bell toll? That's the mausoleum. Now it's starting to move because I'm near it. Alright, this one requires a stone sword key, which we've already got a few. Now that one's open. Let's get into this boss fight. I gotta do it by myself. I can't get someone with mimicking here. I'm not sure which guy this is. Heroes, the more, no more. And then you get the Radagon Scar Seal from that. Alright, so I actually used to mainstay this thing before I chose different talismans, but this one will increase your health, dexterity, strength, stamina, and I think that's it. There might be something else, but it will make you receive more damage. It gives you +5 to those stats, by the way. So, not too bad, not too shabby. Want to do that. So I always do a first jump just so I can see over the edge a little bit when I can't really see, and then I'll jump back if I need to. Alright, for these mausoleums, you can see it clear as day, but these little skull things on the bottom of the feet, that's what you want to hit. Alright, so you're just going to go through and you're going to break these off. they step on you, depending on your health, it might be a one-shot, but I've never been one-shot by this thing. Once this thing is like ready to come down, you'll see like rocks falling from its underbelly. That means it's about to like fall down. So be on the lookout for that so it doesn't like rush you. I think it just pushes you out of the way and you don't die anyway, but I'm not trying to find out. So. There it goes, there it goes. See that? All that? That means it's coming down. It's gonna hold its arms and it's gonna start coming down. And all those headless creatures and the like the phantoms that are around here, they're gonna Alright, let's run around. This is how you duplicate boss souls, by the way. So I come in here, I'm going to examine the remains. I don't have anything that I can duplicate right now, which is weird because I do have a soul that I can duplicate. I don't know why it's not letting me, but that's okay. I do have a heavy boss soul. It might have been because it was from my previous playthrough, not sure. But you just knock those down, you touch that, and once you have a remembrance to do, like Godric or something like that, and then you'll be able to go ahead and duplicate it. I don't know. Alright, push out of this location. Fourth Church of Marika. I don't even know why I'm picking these up anymore. I don't need them. I have full flasks and full magic. Okay, so let's get that side of Grails. There is another ruin down here. This ruin is important for a quest line, so these ruins right here. So be sure to remember them. I'm gonna go ahead and mark them for these guys. Real quick. Alright, this is going to be a quest line area. So it's for Selin, the sorceress. This is where her actual body's going to be, right here.
It will do no good.
Okay. Ambush shard. Alright, cool. So you're going to mark this area for later use. That's the same color as the water, so that's cool. This is going to be where her real body is. So then you will do... Get on your horse so you're not taking damage from that. Let's get out of this area. Don't need it anymore. Next area that I want to go to is this shack. And this is going to be like a place where you can actually use, or not the shack, but the tower up there. But let's go to the shack anyway. I think there's an NPC down here. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, no, it's a merchant.
Well, it's been an age since.
Okay. Alright. There you can get a lantern from him. Alright. Get these keys. Go ahead and take that. Don't think I have that. Taking these arrows. Don't care. I didn't have this one. Let's get all this random, like, good stuff. Alright, get out of my face. Good, pop this. Alright, this area right here is going to transport you. And honestly, I forget the spot where it transports you. So let's go up there and find out. I'm sure there's some stuff that I'm missing around this area. But, you know, I'm not trying to go through for a perfect playthrough. I'm just kind of showing you the stuff that I see and that I know of. And we'll explore some places I haven't been to. But for now, I don't have to fight these guys if you don't want to. They'll chase you. They'll come up here. See? I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, this chest right here is what I'm looking for. So let's let these guys come up a little bit. Coming up. Yeah, he's coming up. They're coming up. You coming up too? I can't look at my map until you do. So here, I'll come down to you. Alright, cool. So those guys are done. I can probably look at my map again. I'm in this tower. Alright, so this is where I'm at. The Tower of Return. This is where I want to go if I want to teleport. So I've cleared through all these little areas here. Let's see. Sending it. Yeah, I know. I get it. Open it. It's going to do this fog. Oh my god, I'm getting teleported. Whatever. The mystery, the wonder. Alright, so we're pushing through this area. Lindell Royal Capital. So where this brings you is right here. This is a way later area in the game. Alright. There's an elevator that comes up to this spot, but you can't recall it, so you're just basically trapped up in this little area. And you fight this guy. Should've known. Come on, man, you're that afraid of my daggers? Oh, shit. Woo. Woo. It's close. Hard to break boys with daggers. Let's go over here to the chest. Go ahead and get a little one. So later on in the game, this portal will open for you. Can't be used now for me, just because I'm like right in the beginning of the game. There is a stipulation that you have to meet to be able to open that one. So all right, now that we got that, not really worried about this area anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and come on back. We are done with this lower area, I believe. Actually, how do I get down there? Maybe we're not. Okay, I can't teleport. What's going on? There you go. Back again. Alright, I've never been down to this area. It looks like there's something down here, these little ruins or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and there's a cave right here too, it looks like. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get over there. Let's see. Let's do a little mountain goating. Up a hill, down the hill. I know this bridge is probably going to be too high for me to go down, but I'm hoping that I can find a way down that's safer. No? You guys aren't even strong or scary, at least. These guys are probably so like, what the hell? He's just jumping around us. Okay, here we go. A boss, it looks like. Dark Souls, man. I'm playing Devil May Cry. Alright, bro. Let me get to that thigh meat. Yeah, go ahead. Break your house. Any human beast stuff. Alright, never got that. Crystal Burst, did not get that before either, so that's what's up. It's like a shotgun blast or something. Crystal. Material leaf. Is this the area that I was? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. There it is. Easy. That was easy enough to get to. I think there's a cave this way too, though. Let's go check that out. You know, and honestly, I think there is something to do with these. I haven't really found them all yet, but you can examine them. Show me the secret. This is not where I was going, but alright, I'll take it. There's a earth borer cave here. Let's go hit the sign of grace. I've not been here yet, so this is a place that I have not discovered yet. Let's go ahead and refill our flasks. There's a chest. I already see it from here. Is this all here? Can't be. There's got to be a boss. Whoa! They got my ass. They got my ass. Oh, rats! See it. Oh. Drop this down. Can I just maybe a little too fast? Right, there we go. What's this way? Oh, this cave right here might be the one. If you want to get rune arts, this might be the place you go to. And don't worry if I'm missing the other area, it's fine. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna search this area thoroughly. I've never been here before, so. Oh, great. Oh my god! I hate these things, man. Are you kidding me? He like ushered my mimic out? Yeah, I gotta fight these things for real. This bear is gonna kill me. I ain't know it. I already know it. It's not even letting me change my weapons. There we go. Alright. I don't even know do this. Oh, Metamana. Oh, I knew it. I just got fucking... Dude, I'm getting revenanted right now, dude. Get wrecked! What's up? Leonardo DiCaprio got shit on me. Talisman. All right. I wasn't really that great. I was kind of hoping I would have got a weapon or something out of that. That's okay though. A couple items over here. Moldering butterfly. Trina's lily. Okay. All right. Let's get out of this location, or let's get out of this part of the cave. There's still a chest up there that I wanted to get. So I didn't forget about that, and there was also another way that I could go. So I'm gonna go check that out as well. That was intense, huh? Whew. Okay, now that I know there's a hole there, let's go ahead and go around. Pickle turtleneck. Alright. Well, that's all that was. Let's check around here. I bet you the other way was probably to get back up here. So sometimes when you see enemies with glowing eyes, but they're not like, it's not madness, it's they give They hit a little bit harder, and they give runes. Yeah, all right, cool. So it was just this way to get back up here. They give you more runes. They usually give you double the runes that they typically would, and then they hit a little bit harder too. And that's really all it is. I'm dumb. I literally ran around that whole way just to fall down in that same damn hole. Alright, take a left. Let's go. I'm outside again. This is where I want to go. I see something here. There's got to be something there. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my horse. And I'm going to run that way. Probably another cave. That's usually what that means. Go back up here. So I guess that's all that means, huh? I feel like... Because like, some of them are lit and some of them aren't. I don't know. I thought that was just like some kind of... maybe there's a secret with those or something, but I guess it's just they lead you to a catacomb or something. I think I was leaving from this area, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Another cave. Morn Tunnel. Check it out. Pop this guy right here. No idea what's in here. I've never been here before, so... This is the location on the map. All these guys. Tunnel. Ladder. Oh, did I wake you up? Wakey wakey. Time to get slain. What's up, bud? Oh, nothing, just trying to kill you. Nah. No thanks. Oh no, there's two of them. What am I gonna do? Nice. Oh, okay, so these mine areas are where you get like good sombering stones. Like sombering smithing stones or like regular smithing stones. So it's a good place, and you get them from these little rocks right here. So I'm getting some smithing stone ones, nice. Always better to come in here with like something that you can do bludgeoning damage with. As you see, daggers aren't really doing a whole lot here. Just gotta get behind them. Backstab, I can do it, but one thing I like to do in these areas, because typically they have like crystal bosses at the end of them, is I will rock. Switch this guy out. I can do it with that one too, but I'll switch this guy out, and I like to use this hammer. And this is why. Race through you guys quick as hell. I went down this area before. There was a ladder, right? Back here? Yeah. Yep. Gotta be careful with those camera angles coming through these spots. This guy's just working, minding his own business. Down here. He just beat up people. I got these little arrow like things sticking out of my body. Here we go, Somber and Smithing Stone. 1. I'll take it. Alright, so here's the boss door. Alright, let's see what's in here. Can I see through the crack and see what's in there? I think this is one of those meteor creatures, like the bull creature. About to find out. I've been having a hard time with my mimic not being able to come in. I don't know why. It's been like disappearing on me. Oh, is this one of these guys? I don't even need my weapons. Rusted Anchor? I never got that before, so I'll take it. Rusted Anchor. That's what you get. So I'm going to switch this out again. Let's see. What did I have? Oh, yeah. So if you're looking for the Rusted Anchor, that's where it's at. So that area's done. Good to hear, good here. We could go through the first boss. Let's do that. Let's go through... Actually, alright, let's do the lake. We'll do the lake where the dragon is. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here and I'm going to get this side of Grace. Alright, so this is the first place that you meet this guy. Alright, so the armor set that I'm wearing right now, the chest armor, this is where you talk to him. Alright, so let's go ahead and put down a marker. Quest marker here.
You do well to steer clear of a Beastial Lake, fledgling, and it's as fearsome. So, unless you stay clear of it, don't be a fool.
Alright, so he warns you. But we're gonna do it anyway. Says, hey, there's a dragon there, don't mess around. We're gonna mess around. You know why? Because we don't care. Oh, there's two things you can get here, actually. Let's do this. Let's get this sign of grace. Go ahead and wait till nighttime. Wait till nightfall. There's two items here I want to show you guys how to get. Get our little trusty horse. There is a Art of War that you can get down here. Where this guy is. To find the best way to get down here. I feel like that's too steep of a fall. Let's see, there was a better spot that I could jump down, I thought. Let me see. No, it looks like this is it. Alright, well, let's try it out. Take a little bit of damage. Yep, took a little bit of damage. That might actually kill you guys at the beginning of the game if you're not very, you don't have very much vigor. Or not, yeah, vigor. Over here. The goal is to come down here, right? So you'll see this from up there. You'll see this little light fire, or this fire lit, rather. Alright, let's get him. He's like, what? What's going on? I've never expected to see anybody down here before. This guy must be the main protagonist. Let me try to murder him. Ash of War Gravitas. That's what you're going to get from him. And what happens is you can stab the ground and it's going to suck enemies in. And if you want to get back up, there is a little wind tunnel thing right there. Alright? That's all you do. Simple. And I'll show you what that looks like up there. On that location. Alright, here's the side of grace that we were at. Right down there is where we're looking at. Okay? That's where we were just now. Okay, let's go ahead and wait till night again. Refill our flasks. It's time till night. I don't even think we used any flasks, but alright, past the night. Time till night. Let's go after this dragon. So remember, Gil told us not to go do it. I think that's his name. But we're gonna do it anyway. Here's your Dragon Scorched Ruins. So there's a little area down here that you get a weapon from. If you're looking for the Star Wars Twin Blade, the one that you can put that fire blade on, or the fire spell on, this is it right here. This is where you get it. Twin Blade. That's all it is. Alright? That's located right here in that little area that's surrounded by walls. You have to jump over with the horse. Twin Blade. That's what you're looking for if you want to put that flame spell on top of the sword. It looks like Darth Maul's Twin Blade. Agil, Agil. And there's another spot under here. Yeet. Go down. Some rats. Where are those guys real quick? I was wondering why it was a lot louder. I got kicked out of the party. And that's gonna teleport us. I forgot about that. Yep, teleports. I forget where this teleports us to. Looks like it might teleport us to the Mountain of the Giants. I don't think so, though. I don't think it goes that early. Ah, Celia Crystal Tunnel. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll go through this place too. now. I hate these enemies. The centipede creature things, man, they're annoying. They're creepy and they're super annoying. Where is it? I have too many weapons. That's why I hate those things, man. They're so creepy. They just, and then like when they shoot that stuff, they like attack you, and then if you try to swipe at them, they freaking dodge off to the left. They do this like little creepy move. Ugh, I hate it. I hate them. There's a way to get that item. There's actually a talisman, I think, in here. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going the way for it. Oh, rock blast. Oh my god, I hate him so hard he started glitching. What a loser. Smithing stone 5s. Alright. Nah, I'm pretty sure there's a talisman in here. I think I either missed it or there's further way in. Is there another way over here? I think that's a boss door. No? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think there's a talisman right up here. Ooh, man. I hate those things, man. Faithful Canvas Talisman. Oh, yeah, this is the one for Faith. So if you're doing a Faith build, that's where you get that. It'll increase the, I think it's the potency. Let me see. Potency. Yeah. Raise potency of incantations. Alright, well. This put me all the way over here, and I don't really care to be over here. I wonder if I can get out, go find... Okay, I got this area, got this stuff. Oh my god. I beat its ass so hard, that's what it did to it. It's funny. Okay, I've already gone through this area. Let's sit through here. I mean, I think at the very least I'm gonna have like a little spawn point over here. There's gotta be a... Pretty sure there's a boss in this area. Unless I already killed him, I don't know. Not really interested in going through this area right now. What? Was this the entrance? Yeah, it is. Alright, we're in Caelid now. So that teleports you to the Caelid area. Not really interested in being in this area right now, so let's go back to Seaside Ruins and let's go kill this dragon. Let's go slay this dragon. Oh! Oh! Time. Let's get that katana back out. So to activate this dragon, you're going to want to come out at night. Come out at night and you're going to come to this area right here where this pyre is. And then you should see it coming in hot! Woo! Go ahead and summon this guy. Yeah. See ya. New draconic power is available at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Alright, so if you guys think that it's this one, it is not, in fact. They don't go there, you only get 3 there, but where they do go is actually this one right here. I'll show you how to get to there later. But there, we've killed the dragon. So we have done, let's see, most of the stuff in here, in this area right here, in this little loop. And then we've come down here and gotten all this stuff too. Alright, so we haven't done any of this stuff up here. There's another air tree where you can get a tier for your flask of mixture, and then you have the entryway to the Siofra River Well. This is going to be that underground area I was talking to you guys about earlier. Let us do... Let's go to the very first Ashen Lady. Or not Ashen Lady, but the one that upgrades your Ashen summons. Actually, you know what? I think today, for right now, we're going to cut it there. We've done a lot, actually, today in the 3.5 hours of playtime. So for now, I'll just go ahead and cut it there. If you guys want to, I'm going to do some tutorial videos. I'm kind of put this together. I got the VOD going and everything else, but the gameplay footage is going to be there too, so I can break this down into some videos. So if you have any questions on any of the stuff that I went through and I got today, just let me know. And I will be playing through later. I may stream a little bit later today or tomorrow, and we'll be going through the actual main bosses. And then all the side stuff, you know, I can go back to that later. But I can show you how to beat the main bosses. If you're having any trouble, give you some tips and strategies to get through those main boss story, Great Ruin areas. And I'm going to do all the areas, all the Great Ruins, so you can see how to get every one of them. There's only certain ones that are mandatory, but we'll do them all. So with that, appreciate you guys tuning in to me. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and like the stream, but also like my profile, subscribe to me. Anything that you can do to kind of help me get my name out there, I'd appreciate. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys